The world's most dangerous railways. There's something truly magical about traveling by train. The rhythmic clatter of the wheels on the tracks, the ever-changing views outside the window. It's an experience like no other. Trains take you through lush forests, sweeping grasslands, winding rivers, towering mountains, and cascading waterfalls, giving you a front-row seat to some of the most breathtaking landscapes in the world. But behind the beauty lies a hidden danger. Some of the world's most scenic railway routes are also among the most treacherous. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 most dangerous railway routes in the world. So buckle up and get ready for a ride through some of the most extreme rail journeys on the planet. Tren a las Nubes, Argentina tucked away in northwest Argentina, the railway route from Salta to La Polvorilla in Chile wins its way through the majestic Andes Mountains. Known as Tren a las Nubes, or Train to the Clouds, it's the fifth highest railway in the world, stretching over 84 miles. This isn't just any train ride, it's an unforgettable adventure. The journey takes around 16 hours, carrying passengers over 29 bridges, through 21 tunnels, and across 13 viaducts. With 2 spirals and 2 zigzag turns that make for a thrilling ride. The highlight of the trip is the Polvorilla Viaduct, standing an impressive 210 feet high and extending 735 feet at a staggering altitude of about 13,850 feet above sea level. As the train creeps across the narrow bridge, the sheer drop below and the sweeping views of the rugged mountain landscape are enough to leave even the bravest passengers gripping their seats. The mix of heart-pounding heights and jaw-dropping scenery makes this route both thrilling and breathtaking. 9. Pamban Bridge, India. The Pamban Bridge is more than just a railway track. It's a lifeline connecting mainland India to Pamban Island, home to the sacred town of Rameswaram in Tamil Nadu. Stretching over 1.25 miles, the bridge rests just 41 feet above the sea, making it incredibly vulnerable to strong tides and powerful ocean currents. Built in 1914, it held the record as India's longest sea bridge for decades. But the Pamban Bridge also carries a haunting history. In December 1964, a massive storm struck, causing a train to derail and plunge into the sea, tragically taking the lives of nearly 200 passengers. Despite this devastating past, the bridge stands as a remarkable feat of engineering. Its ability to withstand the unpredictable forces of nature while continuing to serve the people of Rameswaram is a testament to both human resilience and ingenuity. 8. Aso Minami Route, Japan. The Aso Minami Railway route in Japan cuts through the picturesque Kumamoto region, linking Takamori with Minami Aso. While the tracks themselves are well maintained, the high open bridges along the route make the journey a nerve-wracking experience. With no barriers on either side, even the slightest misstep by the driver could have disastrous consequences. But that's not the only thing that makes this route so unsettling. Towering over the landscape is Mount Aso, one of Japan's most active volcanoes. On some days, passengers can spot glowing streams of lava and thick clouds of steam rising from the crater. An awe-inspiring yet chilling sight. Even on quieter days, the smell of sulfur in the air, the sight of scorched trees, and the occasional deep rumble from the volcano are constant reminders of the raw, unpredictable power of nature. This blend of natural beauty and looming danger makes the Aso Minami route one of the most thrilling railway journeys in the world. 7. Dawlish Railway Track, United Kingdom. The Dawlish Railway Track in England runs along one of the most scenic yet vulnerable stretches of coastline, forming a crucial part of the line that connects Exeter with Plymouth. Built directly on a seawall, the track is constantly at the mercy of powerful ocean storms and crashing waves. When the tide is calm, the ride offers passengers stunning, unobstructed views of the sea. But when the weather turns, it's a different story. The track's vulnerability was put to the test in February 2014, when a ferocious storm tore through the coastline, breaching the seawall and leaving a section of the track hanging precariously over the edge. Train services were immediately suspended, and emergency crews worked around the clock to repair the damage and restore the line. Despite its challenges, the Dawlish Railway remains a vital connection for the region. Its breathtaking views and the constant battle against the elements make it one of the most dramatic and memorable railway journeys in the world. 6th, Landwasser Viaduct, Switzerland. The Landwasser Viaduct stands as one of the crown jewels of Switzerland's Albula railway system, connecting Tiefenkastel and Philosur. Built between 1901 and 1902, this engineering masterpiece stretches 446 feet across a deep valley and rises 213 feet above the ground, supported by 6 gracefully curved limestone arches. What makes it even more remarkable is that it was completed in record time, without the benefit of modern construction equipment. Over a century later, in 2009, the viaduct underwent a major renovation to ensure its structural strength, preserving its legacy for future generations. Its historical importance was officially recognized in 2008 when the Albula railway system was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Passing over the viaduct is like gliding through a postcard. The train emerges from a tunnel and onto the towering arches, offering passengers breathtaking views of the rugged Swiss landscape below. It's a moment that blends history, engineering brilliance, and the natural beauty of the Alps into one unforgettable experience. 5. Railway, Thailand. Stretching 258 miles from Banpong, Thailand to Thanbusayat, Myanmar, the Death Railway carries a haunting legacy. Built by the Japanese during World War II between 1940 and 1944, it was intended to transport soldiers and weapons through dense jungles and rugged terrain. But the true cost of the railway was paid in human lives. Thousands of forced laborers and prisoners of war endured brutal working conditions, malnutrition, and disease. Many of them never made it out alive. That grim history is what earned the railway its chilling name. The most haunting stretch of the route is the bridge over the River Kwai, which has become a symbol of both unimaginable suffering and remarkable human resilience. Even today, traveling along this historic track stirs a mix of awe and sorrow. The creaking of the train on the tracks, the dense jungle closing in on either side, and the quiet weight of history hanging in the air make it a journey that's as emotional as it is breathtaking. 4. Georgetown Loop Railroad, USA. The Georgetown Loop Railroad in Colorado offers a breathtaking yet nerve-wracking journey between the towns of Georgetown and Silver Plume. While the two towns are only about 4.3 miles apart by road, the train ride is anything but ordinary. The railway winds its way through rugged mountain terrain, climbing 640 feet in elevation with steep grades and sharp curves that make for an exhilarating ride. The highlight of the trip is the Devil's Gate High Bridge, a narrow, towering structure where the train slows to a crawl. As the train creaks its way across the bridge, passengers are treated to stunning views of the deep gorge below. The combination of the dizzying height and the slow, careful movement of the train creates a heart-pounding mix of awe and vulnerability. The raw beauty of the Colorado mountains, paired with the thrill of crossing the precarious bridge, makes this journey one that sticks with you long after the ride is over. 3rd, Gotik Viaduct, Myanmar. Built in 1900 during British colonial rule, the Gotik Viaduct remains one of the most impressive engineering marvels in Southeast Asia. Stretching 2,260 feet in length and rising 318 feet above the ground, 335 feet from the riverbed to the rail deck, it was once the tallest railway trestle in the world. Even more than a century later, crossing the viaduct is not for the faint of heart. Trains inch across the structure at a painstakingly slow pace to avoid putting too much stress on the aging framework. Despite repairs in the 1990s, the viaduct still creaks and shudders under the weight of passing trains, making the experience even more intense. Passengers peer out at the lush green valleys and steep cliffs surrounding the viaduct, caught between awe at the natural beauty and the unsettling awareness of how fragile the crossing feels. It's a journey that mixes breathtaking scenery with an undeniable sense of vulnerability. a thrilling reminder of the fine line between adventure and danger. 2. White Pass and Yukon Route, Alaska. Stretching over 109 miles, the White Pass and Yukon Route links the port town of Skagway, Alaska, to Whitehorse in Canada's Yukon Territory. Built during the height of the Klondike Gold Rush in 1900, this railway was a lifeline for miners chasing fortune in the unforgiving northern wilderness. But when the mining boom ended, the railway's importance faded, leading to its closure in 1982. Fortunately, it was revived 6 years later as a heritage railway. Parts of the route climb to an elevation of 3,000 feet, with the train clinging to the edge of steep cliffs and navigating narrow, twisting mountain passes. As the train snakes through the rugged terrain, passengers are treated to sweeping views of jagged peaks, deep valleys, and cascading waterfalls. The mix of natural beauty and the sheer drop just beyond the window makes for a ride that's equal parts breathtaking and nerve-wracking. A journey where history and adrenaline collide. First, Kuranda, Scenic Railway, Australia. The Kuranda Scenic Railway offers one of the most breathtaking train journeys in Australia, connecting Cairns to the village of Kuranda in Queensland. The 23-mile route winds through the dense rainforests of Barron Gorge National Park and the rugged McAllister Range, blending rich history with stunning natural beauty. Completed in 1884, the railway is a testament to the grit and determination of early pioneers who carved out more than 40 bridges and 15 tunnels through steep cliffs and thick forest. A remarkable feat of engineering for its time. One of the most unforgettable moments comes when the train approaches the majestic Barron Falls. During the rainy season, the thunderous sound of the waterfall fills the air, and the cool mist from the crashing water often reaches the train windows, offering a refreshing contrast to the humid rainforest air. The mix of lush greenery, steep cliffs, and the powerful rush of water creates an experience that's both thrilling and serene. It's not just a train ride, it's a sensory journey through one of Australia's most beautiful landscapes. If you thought these railway routes were intense, just wait until you see the world's most dangerous airports, where short runways, unpredictable weathers, and tricky terrain push even the most experienced pilots to their limits. Or, if speed is more your thing, check out the fastest trains in the world and see how cutting-edge technology is transforming the future of travel. Go ahead, click on one of the videos on your screen and keep the adventure going. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.